I almost got arrested 2 days ago at the Federal Reserve for standing outside on the sidewalk.
We're talking about the Constitution.
Of course, I know exactly what the dollar is going to do, but I'm not at liberty to...
You're not going to tell me the truth.
And those people who have been yelling, oh, the UN's going to take over global
Conspiracy theorists.
They've been crazy, but now they're right.
Lately, I have been coming to this camera to disclose to you over the last 12 months, there's some stuff that I've had to tell you guys that even I, who look at this stuff every day, all day long, this is all I do, I have come to you and said, wow, guys, I can't believe they did this, or I can't believe this happened. I will say honestly to you today that even me, in my, I guess in my childhood, in my mindset that I have now, my infant mind, I'm trying to stay pure in everything I do. And in that, I always think, well, I know there's going to be a mark of the beast, but, maybe we'll never see it. I don't. I have these fantasies, maybe, I think, oh, and then it'll happen. I'll see a story and I'll say, whoa, we're closer than even what I thought. And then months will go by and I'll start to think, well, and then I'll see another story and I'll say, whoa. And let me tell you, today is one of those whoa days. Please give me a few moments and let me share with you what I've found. It will probably be a day of awakening for you. Here is the story. Verichip buys steel vault, creating micro-implant health record credit score empire. Verichip, the company that markets a microchip implant that links to your online health records, has acquired Steel Vault. Get ready. A credit monitoring and anti-identity theft company. The combined company will now operate under a new name, Positive ID. The all-stock transaction will leave Positive ID in charge of burgeoning empire of identity, health, and microchip implant business that will only encourage its critics. BNet previously noted that some regard the company as part of a prophecy in the book of Revelation. That's talking about you and me, because the HealthLink chip carries an RFID number that can be used as both money and proof of ID. You guys, I'm not making this up. This is what the story says. And as part of President Obama's secret Nazi plan to enslave America. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I contacted Jim Edwards. I'm not sure if he's thinking we're crazy or not. But anyway, the most obvious criticism to be made of the deal is that it potentially allows Positive ID to link or cross-check patients' health records from the HealthLink chip to people's credit scores. One assuming that the company will put up firewalls to prevent that. Positive ID CEO Scott Silverman, that's the guy, said Positive ID will be the first company of its kind to combine a successful identity security business with one of the world's first personal health records. Through our HealthLink business, Positive ID will address some of the most important issues affecting our society today with our identification tools and technologies for consumers' business. So, here it is, guys. Here it is. This is your woe for the day. Never before, when you talk about implanting chips in people, it was always just for health care and health records and had nothing to do with money, had nothing to do with your identity, had nothing to do with the transfer of funds or anything like that. And right here in this story, you see Scott Silverman, this guy that you've seen so much talk about. He's been on all this. He's the front man, and they've changed their name, of course. But never before have they ever admitted. This is the first time they've admitted they're going to use chips for money and identity. And they've bought Steel Vault, which is a company that specializes in identity theft and keeping sure that you're checking in credit cards and bank accounts and have not been... Did you hear what I just said? There is a prophecy in the Bible that says at some point you will be pushed up against a wall, essentially, not physically, maybe physically, but I'm just saying spiritually, you'll be pushed in a corner, and they will say, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, Mr. Woodrow, until you step over here and get this done. Pledge allegiance to, maybe take a chip, maybe not. I will say this, the best of them, and I have talked to the best of the people in prophecy. I have a lot of friends, and I've talked to every person that does what I do, and we've all talked, and I've all had conversations about the mark of the beast. Is it a chip? Is it not? Is it just pledging allegiance? Is it? What is it exactly? And not one person will be able to tell you for sure this is it. We've got a lot of ideas, but no one knows for sure. We will not know until that day happens, and when it happens, you will know. I promise you, you will know. My point for today is this. Today was a whoa. Today was, oh my gosh, look at this. Now, take this commercial that I'm about to show you and put it with your money. This is HealthLink. This is Verichip. It's all the same company. They're changing their name every couple of months. They're doing, because people know Verichip. Everyone knows Verichip. But look at this commercial as we end for today.
To think something so small can connect you to everything that matters.
When your life and all you love
are on the line.
HealthLink is always with you when every second counts in the emergency room, providing immediate access to your medical records.
Because Bob has trouble remembering all his medications.
Because I'm in love with my kids' kids.
Because my car lost control while driving.
Because now I'm looking out for both of us.
Because I have diabetes, but it doesn't have me.
Because I spend my life in the ER trying to save yours.
It's how we get through the SunPass lanes, how we get into a secure building, and how we pay at checkout. It's called Radio Frequency Identification Technology, or RFID. It's a chip like this one, which communicates using radio waves in credit and debit cards with this logo on it, making it faster and easier to make purchases, but also making it easier for thieves to steal your information.
As a criminal, what you can do is that you can walk by someone if you have an RFID reader, and you can scan the data that's in there.
Detective Ricardo Arias is part of the Miami Electronic Crime Task Force with the Secret Service. He says it takes two pieces of technology for thieves to steal your information: a card scanner, which you can find online for as little as $20, and a hacking software that breaks the encryption on the credit cards. That software also available online.
I mean, it's just too easy. Everything's too easy.
It would be frightening, though.
It makes me feel like there's definitely room for improvement.
So yes, some experts say that with the right software, you can get my personal information off my credit card. But we discovered something even more alarming, and it has to do with this.
And this software can be downloaded for free from anywhere.
U.S. passports issued after 2006 also have an RFID chip embedded inside the back cover. FIU engineering professor Faisal Khalin says if your passport falls into the wrong hands, it can be passed around the world within minutes.
I'm going to actually just put your passport over here. Okay, it's reading. And within few seconds, your passport with your passport number, with your nationality, with your date of birth, and every single thing appears right on that particular screen.
That is scary.
Nowadays, all these terrorists, I mean, do you think that they travel with their real identity over there? No.
While some experts say there have not been any cases involving RFID technology, others say that's because it's untraceable.
How would you know? It's nameless, it's faceless, so the best thing we can do is just to know about it. I think you are less likely to fall victim to scams or to some of the latest technology if you're aware of it and you take steps to maybe utilize that same technology to protect yourself.
While there have not been reported cases in South Florida yet, it's still smart to make sure you're protected. Passport and credit card sleeves, along with wallets and cases, are available online and claim to protect your personal information from being hacked. We've posted some of those links on our website, NBCMiami.com. We've also posted 4 major credit card companies' responses to the RFID technology. Just search in our news links. Nathalie Pozo, NBC Miami.
Walmart calls it the latest high-tech way to keep track of its inventory, but others say it could allow the store to spy on people who buy their clothes there.
Money editor John Delano got to the bottom of what this is all about. He joins us live with more. John?
Well, Christine, this is a case where there's a bit of truth in both what Walmart says and those who have raised concerns. After reports first surfaced that Walmart was putting an electronic chip in some of its clothing items, the company moved quickly today to allay concerns that they were spying on anybody. But it's clear that Walmart customers are not happy about this latest advance in technology. It's called an EPC, or Electronic Product Code. And Walmart says it's a sophisticated inventory management tool to track the clothes it sells. But privacy advocates say unless the customer removes the tag on their own, Walmart could determine the location of your clothes even after you leave the store.
You have all your problems with your identity theft and, you know, people get into your personal business. Now they're going to track your clothes. No, I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable with that at all.
It's a common reaction from most Walmart customers.
Nah, I don't like that idea whatsoever. Absolutely not. That's pretty much Big Brother.
That is just invading people's privacy.
Walmart wouldn't let us in their store to shoot some pictures, so I went in and bought some of the products that are likely to have the EPC, or so-called smart tag. Products like jeans, or how about some underwear? Or even a lady's camisole. Walmart says the EPC will help stores know when items are running low on their shelves. And customers can always remove the tag later on. But it's a removable tag. Does that make it better?
No, no. It's just easier if you can come and buy whatever you need and leave, not have to worry about taking a tag off.
Ben Peters buys jeans at Walmart, and he says he has no problem with the smart tag up to a point.
I don't know if they want to track me. As long as they're not transmitting something into my body, I don't really care.
Well, do you think they should know where your underwear is?
Probably not my underwear.
Again, Walmart insists that it doesn't really care where its products go after it leaves the store. A spokesman told me clothing with the chip will be clearly labeled so customers can remove it, and they've asked their suppliers not to embed the chip in the clothing. And Walmart says even if someone had the right Walmart scanner, it only works within 15 feet of the smart tag, making long-distance tracking impossible. Live in the newsroom, I'm John Delano.
Signal sent, Mr. Sharp. Have a pleasant evening.
Good evening, Mr. Sharp. What is your desired destination?
Server, take me home.
I took the liberty of checking the grocery items in your home.
Yeah?
You're running out of milk and bananas. And your vehicle needs fuel. The nearest location with these items in stock is a gas station at Highland and Willoughby. It's on the way home.
I just want to get home and watch real-life car crashes.
I could always record real-life car crashes, part 2.
I'm really tired.
It would be better to do it now, rather than later.
Fine. Take me to the gas station.
In the paper and the bills. Trade them for the hand that you cannot feel. I just want a piece of food, a scrap of sweet. It's legal tender, no electro money. It says so on the sheet. Right here. Candy bar.
Your account has been debited. 237, man. Have a nice day.
Ready to come out of your see-through cube? Hiding behind your little plasma tube? Information, conglomeration, infiltration, humiliation. Cashless society holds the key. Forget your name to save a fee. Number me, never be free.
Sorry, sir. You can't purchase that item. Wouldn't be the smart decision.
What are you talking about?
Doesn't fit your physician's dietary restrictions. I think it'd be better if you purchased something else.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I said, buy, store, control no more. Fuck your doctor, man. Live life. Hey, that's just the man trying to bring you down, brother. All right, I see, you see, he see, me see. And you make
Suitable substitute would be the Smart Bar, as all the daily vitamin requirements for a man of your age. It tastes great.
Well, I just wanted to...
Smart Bar, sir. Smart Bar.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you for shopping at Gas and Go. Have a nice day.
Your lighthouse still glimmers hope. I can tell. And I know I seem crazy, and maybe really I am, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Okay? Thank you. Here, taste. No, thank you. Hey, this is legal tender, man. It says so right here. Right here. They can't watch it, track it, follow it. Nor watch you, track you, follow you. Well, I know. Let's give them a card, right?
Yeah, well, how else is it supposed to work? How are they going to keep track of all the information?
You got nothing to lose but your government shoes.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say.
Well, not everything good is easy.
I have a lot to lose. I have a home, I have a job, I got this car.
A car, a bike, it's just another thing in my life, right? You're letting them make the choice in exchange for losing your voice, man. Some shiny beads and a piece of string.
Yeah, so they know what I buy. They give me 10% off every transaction.
Okay. Yeah, but how much would you pay, right, to get out of jail? All right, like, comfort or hardship, slavery or freedom, and my actions are who I am. Hey, think about it, okay? You don't know where you are, right? Come here. Sure, big brother put a GPS in my car, right? What's next to pass? A bug up your ass, right? I, for one, have no desire for the government to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, or what I'm eating.
It's just a card. Doesn't run my life. I'm a man, captain of my own ship.
Right. This is money. This is real, okay? This is plastic, try and deal, okay? Look, hey, take control or someone else will, all right? Think about it. Paper, plastic. Paper, plastic. Just how drastic? How drastic? Till the change fantastic, all right? Hey, what you got there, brother? Maybe more than you think. Maybe less than you know, all right?
God damn it, he took my card! Hey!
Server, open the door. Open the car door. Server, open the door. Server.
Possible theft attempt.
Open the goddamn door.
Welcome to Smart Service. Please insert your smart card.
Hello. Yeah, I need to report a robbery.
Welcome to Smart Service. Please insert your smart card.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have my card anymore. It was stolen.
That was an invalid entry. Please insert your smart card. I did not receive your response in the allotted time. Please insert your smart card.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't have my card.
Thank you for using Smart Service. Have a nice night.
Think smart. Act smart. Be smart. Smart card. Yeah!
Hey! Hello! Hey, can I get a little help out here? Hey, my smart card was stolen. Hey! Hello! You mindless baboon, would you look at me? Stop!
Your future is in our hands. Smart card. Yeah!
Thank God.
Step away from the vehicle.
It's okay. It's not what it looks like.
Where's your smart card?
I don't have it. It was stolen.
What were you doing to that car?
Ow!
So we got herself one of those radical cash cows.
Ow! Listen, you idiots. It's really very simple. If you just... Shut up.
Finally.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Sharp, but without your smart card, of course, it took a little while to confirm your identity. I'm sure you understand.
I understand that I wouldn't have been in this mess if it wasn't for the smart card.
We at the Smart Corporation make your life as convenient as possible.
You're not a cop?
Technically, I am a special service agent from the Smart Corporation. We work hand in hand with the police to protect and serve the public's needs.
For Christ's sake.
Had we actually apprehended some sort of vagrant, I'm sure you, of all people, would appreciate the scrutiny to which he, or you, would be subjected.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I didn't even do anything!
Well, actually, Mr. Sharp, you did. I see a man who disturbed the peace, vandalized private property. We even found currency on your person.
I can explain all that.
The beauty of the smart card is that you don't have to. Imagine how bad this would have been if you didn't have the smart card.
I can take care of myself just fine, thank you. I don't think I'll be needing the smart card anymore.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Can we make it up to you? How about we give you a ride home?
Yes, thank you. That's the least that you can do.
Okay. You just give these officers your address, and they'll see to it that you get home safe and sound.
My address is on the card.
How do you usually get home?
I say home. The card takes me there. I don't usually think about it.
You really have no idea.
At the gas station, I was on my way home.
Well, that's all right. We'll call your wife. What's her number?
I don't know. I say speed dial 1.
Your office number.
I don't usually call myself at work.
No, of course you don't. You're a busy man with a lot on your plate. That's why the smart corporation is in business, to take care of those details so that intelligent, busy persons such as yourself don't have to.
Right. So how do I know this won't happen again?
To ensure that this won't happen again, the smart corporation has created a new system. It will eliminate the possibility of losing your card. I urge you to give it some serious thought.
Please complete your transaction. Fueling is complete. Please complete your transaction. Fueling is complete. Please complete your transaction. Fueling is... Thank you for using Smart Card. Have a pleasant evening. And remember, Smart Card is here creating your best possible future.
What applications have you seen where the combination of smart cards and biometrics are catching on?
Well, there are several applications where biometrics and smart cards are becoming popular. One we see is in access control. For example, the restricted area access control system at Canada airports is using biometrics such as iris recognition and fingerprint in conjunction with smart cards for airport employees to be able to access the secure areas or non-public areas of airports. Another example is in border crossing points, checkpoints, or immigration entry points into countries for using a frequent traveler card like a citizen ID in conjunction with biometrics to verify identity in what is called an e-gate system, such as in Hong Kong and Singapore, where citizens that are re-entering the country from outside simply insert their card or read their card in a contactless reader, present their biometric sample, and if that matches to what is stored in the card, then they're able to gain access without having to be interviewed by an immigration official.
How do smart cards and biometrics technology complement one another when used together?
Biometrics in combinations with smart card is very cool because the smart card provides a portable data file that is cryptographically secure in terms of the information that's stored in the memory of the card. And that can include personally identifiable information that you want to protect from a privacy as well as a security perspective. And that includes the biometric data that could also reside on there. What the card can do is validate that it is a legitimate card, that it has been issued by an appropriate authority, that the data information on the card hasn't been altered or modified, all of that through cryptographic processes in a very secure manner. What the biometric data on the card can do is verify that the person presenting the card for access or for a privilege is in fact the same person that the card was issued to, so they're extremely complementary in that regard.
What is the difference between biometrics match on system versus match on card?
In biometric technology, whether it be fingerprint, iris, or vein recognition, whatever the technology, the actual comparison of two samples to determine if a person has a high enough similarity score to be declared a match, that matching function can take place either on a computer system or host computer or in a control panel or a reader device, but it can, and that's called match on system. It can also take place inside the smart card itself because a smart card is a microcontroller computer in and of itself. So the biometric data that resides in the smart card can actually be matched against a live presented sample inside the card. That provides a higher level of assurance because the card can accept that match function because it's known to the card and can then open other card functions and release information of a privacy sensitive nature. So it provides another level of assurance.
Every agent miles of border.
Forewarns of U.S. border vulnerability.
Exploited visas making a sieve of U.S. border.
Fake IDs possibly sold to thousands of biometric U.S. expects 40% rise in visa biometric identification. Border traffic to triple by 2023. Officials racing to meet needs. Air traffic security doubles.
looking at what the government believes could be the fingerprint of a suspected terrorist, taken from an undisclosed location overseas. 24 hours a day, government computers...
It's a laptop. They may have used some other device. We may pick up fingerprints from a bomb freight.
So far, more than 1,300 criminals and illegal immigrants have been caught using bogus identities.
We rely on biometrics, which are unique physical characteristics like fingerprints that are impossible to forge, to keep bad people out of the country while keeping travel fast and convenient for legitimate travel.
Finally from us this evening, technology on the cutting edge. We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms. The chips allow a person to be scanned, sort of like a cereal box at the supermarket checkout. In Mexico, this will be one more tool in the fight against crime. Here's ABC's John McKenzie.
You've seen it before, right out of Hollywood.
It's maybe a little uncomfortable.
A microchip inside the body. A hidden, high-tech identification tag.
They have the access codes to your drop spot.
Now, Mexico's Attorney General and 160 of his deputies have had microchips implanted in their arms to control access to the country's new Criminal Investigation Center. It is to provide access, said the Attorney General, to the right people in exclusive areas where there is valuable, sensitive information. The microchip, the size of a grain of rice, is injected under the skin and gives off a low-frequency radio wave. A scanner reads each chip's identification number to verify an official's security clearance.
The microchip is tamper-proof, it's secure, no one can take your microchip and use it to their advantage to gain access to your facility.
The chip, developed by Applied Digital Solutions, is similar to those used in the U.S. to identify and return runaway dogs. In humans, it can have several uses.
Little stick.
The chips can also be programmed to carry medical information. The one in this patient details his blood type, allergies, and the fact he has Alzheimer's disease. The device is now awaiting approval from the Food and Drug Administration. Some researchers are developing microchips for use in the home, so that wearing one can turn on lights and open doors. Hands-free. The next step, say researchers, is developing an implantable chip with a global positioning system to track people miles away, whether kidnapped or lost, just as cars can now be traced. A kind of LoJack for the body. John McKenzie, ABC News, New York.
That is our report on World News Tonight. I'm Peter Jennings. We hope you have a good evening. Good night.